Video 25. Formula to find n. Find n when k and r are given. When k and r are given. So n is the total number of objects and k is the number of boxes and r is the least number of objects that can be in at least one box. If there are n objects, and k boxes, then by the generalized pigeonhole principle, one of the boxes contains at least r objects as long as our ceiling function n by k is greater than or equal to r, at least r objects. The ceiling function n by k greater than or equal to r means say r is equal to, for example, 5. So this is 5. This is 4. So your n by k must be greater than 4 so that the ceiling function, must be the position of n by k. After 4, the value of the n by k must be after 4. Then only the ceiling function is going to be the next integer 5. Next integer 5. Even if n by k is somewhere here, then also your value will be greater than 5. R is my 5. So therefore the only condition is this n by k should come after 4. 4 means r minus 1, which implies n by k is strictly greater than r minus 1. This implies k is a positive number. N is greater than k into r minus 1 into k. Therefore, the least n is greater than this integer. So that means the least integer n, for which at least one box contains at least r objects is given by n is greater than, means n is equal to r minus 1 into k plus 1. So this is the formula. R always denotes at least r objects in one of the boxes, and n is the total number of objects, k is the number of boxes. So let us use this n to solve the next problem. What is the minimum number of students in a DM class to be sure that at least 6 will receive the same grade? So same grade means that at least 6 will be in the same box. The number of boxes are 5. O grade box, A plus grade, A grade, B plus B. So small k is equal to 5, and r is given as at least 6 will receive the same, and we will have to determine what is the minimum value of least integer n for which. So here here small k equal to 5, the number of boxes, and r equal to 6 to find capital N, that is the least integer n. So we know that capital N is given by, capital N means the smallest minimum number of students. N denotes, n is equal to minimum number of students. Minimum number of students. We know that n is given by, n is equal to r minus 1 into k plus 1. R minus 1, 4 into k is, r minus 1 is 5. R minus 1 is 5, and k value is equal to, what is our k value? K is 5 plus 1. R minus 1 is equal to 6 minus 1, that is also 5. That is also 5. So 5 5 are 25. 25 plus 1 is equal to 26. So therefore, the minimum number of students in the class, therefore the minimum number of students, minimum number of students in the class, so that at least 6 will receive the same grade, is equal to 26. So this completes problem 1 and also video 20.